already, guys, and welcome to the new video. As you know, if you're following me on the Instagram account, guys, I'm in USA, people, finally here. Since I just came into America, still didn't see the whole city because it's too big and has so much things to do, to see and everything. I wanted to see the whole city, and also I want to do some challenge, do some video. Tomorrow in the morning, Sunday, we're gonna go, me and my friend also showing me the city, and we're gonna try to attempt 100k steps, which is probably around 80 kilometers and around 50 miles, which is a lot. And considering the Texas weather, I'm not used to that since I'm from Europe. Because of the sun, that will be the biggest issue, I think. And also additionally 100k steps to do, right? She's interrupting my video. So anyway, it's the evening. I'm gonna go train right now. I'm gonna get some real sleep. Yeah, try just to attempt that 100k steps. So let's just start this video, and I see you in the morning. Do you want to say something?
Yes. Thanks for trying to take.
And we're off, guys. Currently is 6 in the morning. We already did a couple of hundred of steps. It's gonna be probably not so easy as everybody thinks. They're watching this video right now. It's already warm and it's only 6 at the morning. With my friend, we are going both today. So this is gonna be epic. Hopefully we're gonna finish this until the midnight, but as he said, hopefully until 5 p.m. We're gonna see that. That's why we started so early. Also, one thing, almost didn't sleep anything, probably 3 hours, and when you wake up it's all good, but probably after 10 hours of walking it's not gonna be so perfect with only 3 hours of sleep. So we're gonna update you furthermore. Yeah, okay, good luck to us. We are all good.
Steps.
20,000 steps. Here we go. Alright, people, update. We are currently at 18,000 steps, 9:30 a.m. Still early morning, but we are already walking for around 3 hours, right? It's not so easy as it seems to be, but it's also still not so difficult. We are okay. We just stopped here for some cold brew, and this is my first meal of the day actually. Energy bars and the protein bars. So you're probably gonna live throughout the whole day on these bars because this is the most convenient way to eat.
There's my post to go at.
Alright, we are back on. We already drank one, So right now we ordered another one, the small one, because it tastes so good. Humidity out here is total another world. Whoever been watching my YouTube channel, people know that I've been from Europe, so the weather for me here is totally different. So I need to get used to that.
Usually it's about 90 to 100 degrees outside, up to 99% of humidity. So today is about 66, so we're real lucky. Right now it's like 86 Fahrenheit. So that's perfect for now. But I think after 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. That's the challenge time that it's gonna really get hot, and the road is gonna get hotter, and then all that evaporation is gonna kind of start killing us. So we'll see. But so far so good.
So far so good, that's true. We are lucky, but for the most of the people, like, this is really hot. So anyway, yeah, gonna update you currently at around 20k steps. So yeah, hopefully at least to 50k, and then we're gonna continue. And he spilled his coffee all over.
I already put my mark.
Drunk, I've never seen you clearer than
My face is already like really red or brown, I don't know what it is. We have all the equipment that we need, but it is really warm. I wanted just to show you this. This is like really beautiful part of the city. So right now currently almost at 30,000 steps. Quick update, we're gonna continue walking. All right.
oh, wasted. City lights are shining so bright. All these empty faces, we don't care about them tonight. We're going out of ourselves, can you feel it? Almost like I don't know if it's real, 'cause when we're doing our thing, where the wheels won't stop turning. I know we're acting stupid, we're being dumb.
Definitely using these 100k steps 100%.
Walking with penguins.
Walking with the penguins, swimming with the sharks.
So take me on a trip. Oh, flick that switch, kill the lights. I know we're acting stupid, we're being dumb. Maybe just a little bit foolish, but I feel so young. Just go a little crazy and lose it. I don't care if we're dumb, it's the only way we know how to do it.
Snap back to reality. Finish with the aquarium. Now 30,000 steps in. It's starting to be really hard. Currently at 35,000 steps, 1:25 p.m. Around 10,000 steps of only beach, 35 down, 65 to go. No, yeah, 65. Oh shit, 35 down, 65 to go. Even though this looks so beautiful, our legs won't be thankful tomorrow probably. Until now we actually burned around 2,000 calories each, so until the end of this day probably gonna burn triple that amount, so we can eat a lots of food when we come back home. That is the positive thing.
Had to convince my friends this time. Think you're toxic to my mind, but I know they don't know what you're all about. The way you hold my body tight, staying up talking through the night. Yeah, I know they just don't. With us, it's all or nothing. Ooh.
43,000 steps almost, and currently it's 3 p.m. having a lunch, a little break, probably around half an hour. Not so like a big lunch, but it's calorific, so we do need that right now. 43,000 steps in and starting to be crazy. But it's only, as we said, the mental game right now, because we are still not in the half and we are walking for around 9-10 hours, something like that, and like we are still not in the half, and the weather outside is really hot. So anyways, hopefully this is gonna fuel us up for the rest of the day. After this, we're gonna continue to walk.
But guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing. But guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just sleep. I need more of.
Well guys, that literally escalated really quickly, because right after we like finished with the lunch, we went out and I just like almost passed out for like a couple of times, actually, not once, not twice, but like 3 to 4 times. Right now it's 5 p.m. and right now like is the worst time of the day probably for me. My motivation is lacking at this point, but it's all a mental thing right now, because we are really exhausted. Right now I'm feeling that, and to be honest guys, I watched those videos, right, and most of the guys like finished that without any such a big struggles, right? So I also thought, like in my head, 100,000 steps, that is not such a big number. But when you go outside, and we are like from 6 a.m. walking until now, until 5 p.m. and only at half, literally walking whole day. Probably right now over 90 Fahrenheit, so probably around 35 Celsius degrees. This is like starting to be really sick. Can't wait for this day to be over right now at this point. Yeah, it's starting to really hurt. Whoever lives in like Texas area, they know what I'm talking about. The people from Europe will never understand that, because I just came here, and if I would watch the videos and somebody saying that, I will never understand it. But right now, the humidity, the weather and everything, that this is the real challenge, right? If you do this, shut the fuck up. If you do this challenge on the normal weather, Canadian weather or London weather, it will be a problem, but not such a big problem. But if you do this challenge on a Texas area weather, you're gonna know what I'm talking about.
Don't do this in Texas.
For real.
Not in Texas.
Not in Texas, guys.
Not if you're mentally ready.
For real. We didn't even prepare.
No previous training.
No previous training, no any preparation or something like that. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna see you in a, I don't know when. Hopefully gonna see you. Monster drinks later, and probably a million mosquito bites later, we are probably somewhere around, how many? 60,000? Around 60,000 steps right now. Yeah, starting to be really difficult. Legs, knees, feet, everything is like hurting, but we have this sea, this ocean, which is also probably around like 80 Fahrenheit degrees. So it's not like a big refreshing, but I think we're gonna do that. At least 20k more. It will be a perfect result. So yeah, are you ready to go furthermore? Let's go. Realistic situation right now. I think you can see from our faces that not so good. We are at 65k right now.
Pain is indescribable.
Right now my brain is a squash, to be honest. But pain that I had the most is my feet. My feet are like totally under fire. I don't know how to, because the floor is actually also really hot. My ankles and my feet are basically in so much pain. I don't know how I'm gonna sleep, and my whole like legs are, I don't know if you can see right now, but it looks like I have an allergy because of the sand and because of the shorts and everything. Anyways, I'm gonna update you because we are like close to home. So as you can see, 70,000 steps, 10 hours 40 minutes of walking. He's gonna probably finish here because it's really difficult, and I'm gonna gonna just shower really fast, and then I'm gonna continue because right now it's 8:30. I am dead, but you know, we're gonna figure something out.
You show me how to dance now. So tell me what you're thinking of.
Okay, we are back on. So currently at 72k, and I have a new partner in a crime. This is the wife from my friend. Yeah, he's done. But actually he didn't train for like 2 years. So after 2 years he did 70k steps, and anyone who thinks that it's easy, they must try this. So he's right now finished. He's enjoying. I'm like not at this point. And she also thinks that it is pretty easy to do this. So right now we have 2.5 more hours, and we have 28,000 steps to go. To be honest, I think that that's not gonna be finished today, but at least we're gonna try. As you can see, 11:58, 88,000 steps, and we have only 2 minutes until the end. It is impossible to break this challenge right now. We still have until home around 2,000-3,000 steps, but yeah, 1 minute only. So she's gonna actually do the screenshot, and that's gonna be saved, so tomorrow I'm gonna show you that. Honestly, in this point I think that this challenge is impossible. When I thought about it a little bit more, we together did in the last 3 hours 20,000 steps, additional 20,000 steps. Pretty good training for her also. For me, totally exhausted. My body is shutting down in every aspect, every area, totally. My legs, my mind, everything is like turned off right now. We are walking basically from 5:30 at the morning, and right now is midnight, so it's crazy. She burned in 2 hours 800 calories. So you can see that we cannot lie. We actually had 4 different mobile phones, 2 watches, so everything was tracked down. Around 90,000 steps. Basically walked probably around altogether 16 hours, maybe even more. I really don't know. My brain is squashed. See you in a second. Back home after 18 hours of walk, and after 19,000 steps. Literally dead. Like literally dead. Never felt so bad in my life. I could go more, to be honest, but never felt so bad in my life. The Reese's Puffs, the Reese's. Yep, I'm in the closet because they are asleep. Yeah, basically that's what I'm gonna have. Lots of cookies, I also have a Reese's ice cream. I'm just gonna dig in, really hungry. It is 1 at the morning here in Texas, Galveston. That was just epic. That one of the biggest challenges that I ever did mentally and physically in my life. So I'm just gonna get a cheat meal, get a good sleep, hopefully, and I see you tomorrow for the final results. Okay, I'm an athlete my whole life. Like I had a time when I did like every single day over 25k steps every single day. So going into this, well, in my head was like pretty, I thought that's gonna be piece of cake. I never misjudged something like this in my life. Hardest thing that I ever did in my life by far, and I did a lots of challenges, a lots of trainings, a lots of pre-season training as a soccer player, a lots of things, and that is beyond everything else by far. Like so hard. I'm gonna put right now how my legs actually are looking like. It is insane. My ankles, they look like they are broken. My feet are swollen and blue. My brain is like a squash right now, and I'm really tired even though I slept really a lot. I reached like 90,000 steps and 10,000 was failing, and our pace was insane. throughout the whole day, never walk so fast. Actually, it is possible, of course it's possible, but you need to have a tactic. It was just insane. I never did something so difficult right now. It was for the entertainment, it was for our challenge, but to be honest, guys, don't try this, especially on the weather like Texas weather, because it is really dangerous. And like a couple of times I almost passed out, he almost passed out, my feet, they are hurting, so my bottom of my feet is like I can't even walk, but everything else is okay. Since only thing that I'm tired. Lots of energy bars, lots of protein bars. We ate them throughout the whole day. When I came home, I'm gonna put a picture. I ate everything that is on this picture. And I woke up this morning and I think that I was even lighter than previous day. I burned 5,200 calories, only active calories, and with my BMI it's probably above 7,000 calories. Anyway, thank you guys once again for watching. I appreciate you all. If you like this video in any sort of way, please hit that like button. I really need that like button. And also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that little ring bell button right there also to be notified when my new videos are live. And I'll see you very soon as always on my next video.
Someone you just wanna hold on to. It's driving me crazy, tired of waiting.